Hello, Gemini. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Star Tarot by Kathy McLeland. There's a website for Kathy, kathymcleland.com. Feel free to freeze frame on that if you'd like that information. Supportive oracle cards are Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed. Oracle cards, of course. There's websites here. Here's Colette's. Feel free to freeze frame on any of that if you want it. There's a picture of Colette, and ColetteBaronReed.com is her website. There's also, for the illustrator, Jenna Della Grataglia, something like that, close to that. There's information on that person, and there's a bunch of websites for Jenna as well. Feel free to check those out if you'd like to. Okay, what do we have for Gemini? Gemini. Okay, we got a couple extra cards. There's one, and this one's trying to pull out. There's a lot of them just pulling out from the wrong, well, that's not even wrong. I guess we're just going to do them that way. Okay, it is the Gemini reading. We don't do things, the way other people want us to do. We just do them the way we're going to do them. I mean, I have some Gemini going on. I'm a Pisces, though. I think it's the first time I've mentioned it in this set. Maybe not. What do we got going on here? There's a lot, I'm already starting off wondering, what's the point? I'm like, do I really want to get involved in this? Because I'm feeling more confident and comfortable with my own energy. Maybe I'll just sit this one out. Maybe if people don't know what I know, that works better. Judgment in your favor and the Knight of Fire. So the question is, should I just sit this one out? Should I just not do anything? I feel like it's just kind of well, if I don't do anything, I'm bored. I get that. Nothing really changes if I don't have anything to do. If you don't do anything with the situation, it's not going to change or evolve. Question is, are you okay with that? Because I feel like I'm holding the line, but do I want to? Do I want to? Do I like how things are going? Am I just holding back because I just don't see the point in it? Thing is, if you start talking, you start sharing things, it will change things. There's something going on here. I feel like you're just not engaging with it. I do see that. With Gemini, there is kind of a give and take. If you don't participate, you're not going to find something. You know what I mean? If you don't try to hash it out, if you don't ask the questions, if you don't get the information, you're not going to know something's going on. If you don't look at the sign in front of you that says, free sandwiches down the street, you're never going to know there's sandwiches. You're not going to see what's out there. So if you're not, that's you're not even reading the sign that says it's down there. You're like, I don't care. You're just maybe even aware that there is a sign, but you're not paying attention to it. You're like, I don't care what it says. I don't want to be bothered with it. You're missing out, I think is what they're saying. Because you have a lot going on in your own neck of the woods, in your own pond. You're doing pretty good in your own pond. You got a lot going on there. But it's kind of there's something here that's better that you're kind of missing. You're missing out on something, really. If that's happening, what I'm getting is because I feel like maybe somebody wore you out, or you're every time I get involved with that, it just goes bad, or it just leads to something I don't want, and I get stuck with things I don't want. So I don't even want to ask anymore. I feel like I'm in this energy where I don't even want to ask anymore. I don't even want to put in the effort to even ask. The more I know, the less happy I am. So if that's hitting with you, they're saying you're missing out on something here. Because there is something here for you, and this energy actually does accommodate, it does match. It's not, the energy's not, this is a little choppy. So I'm feeling even though this person is compatible with you, it's not free-flowing. It doesn't, but it is compatible, but it's not free-flowing. The Strength and the person in the mirror here, lady in the mirror. I feel like there's, what's the person's problem? What is this person's problem? What is the issue? Do they have some type of hang-up with status or something? Ace of Cups and the Justice card. Okay. Um, well, the justice especially. This person is like, they're trying not to tell you things, but they want to tell you a lot. And there's certain things that they're supposed to hold back. And if people find out you know stuff, they're going to know who they found it out from. They're going to know you found it out from them. Thing is, if you start talking with this person, they will totally spill the beans to you. It's all about wanting to hear it. They have a lot of good information for you. I feel like they're a little weird. They're a little choppy. There's something a little off with them. There's something that's just a little off, especially with that Ace of Cups, but the energy is very choppy. You might not be interested in them, but they're interested in you in some respect. This could be a platonic friendship. There might be a little bit of confusion here. I've seen that a lot pop up in readings lately where people are interested, but they just want to be friends. They really don't want anything beyond that. They don't want anything physical. And it throws people off. And like, especially if you think that they want something that they don't. Or vice versa. This is a platonic person, by the way. I don't see any like romantic things going on there, just to be fair. But that might be why this energy is so choppy, because it's not like somebody's confused about what the other person might be interested in. They have a hard time seeing the bigger picture, but you could help them see the bigger picture. They're very challenged with seeing this information, but you could help them figure things out. The thing is, you could be a good friend to this person and vice versa. Definitely friendship energy. You know, even if you're interested in the same thing, like even if you do like fit what the other person would look for, I just feel like this is platonic. There's also the Ace of Cups over here that showed up. They do definitely have a lot of interest in you, but I just really don't feel like it's romantic. Take it with a grain of salt. It's a general read, but I'm not feeling it's romantic here. And if you can get together with this energy and kind of work out this choppiness, I feel like you'll be able to figure it out before they can figure it out. But then the challenge is for you to like relay that over, like, hey, we're fine. Things are fine. We don't have to worry about anything, and tell me what else you know. Because once you figure out what they know, you can put that into action, and they seem to be the ones who'll move forward. They'll do a lot of the work for you. You just got to go with the flow. You're doing a lot of the mental work. I feel like they're going to do a lot of the physical work because they got a lot of fire on their side. They also got the Sun card coming in with the pay. Well, I kind of feel like it's the Knight of Pentacles. You got the Prince and the Princess in this. I feel more of a Knight energy here with her right now. I feel like once you get this going, once you get this in line, you just got to keep doing the mental work. They'll do the physical work, and they'll bring you along, because the more they know, the more you can figure out, the more they can get done, the happier you'll both be. It's all about not walking away from this possibility. This feels more like a family connection. Especially with the Ten of Cups, I feel more of a family connection, like very platonic, very devoted. But, you know, it's just, there's certain lines that just don't get crossed for good reason. We just got to get past that boundary. If you don't, I feel like if you let this go, you can move on from it. It will move on. You can go towards other things if you really don't want this. But if you don't even know what's here, you don't know what you're going to be missing out on. And there's a lot here that you could create. Because you're the one who could either move on. You got the choice to either move on or find out what's going on and strategize to your heart's content. Gemini is very smart. And one of the things is, like, if you're not able to use your intelligence, you get very bored or you get very unhappy. It seems like if a Gemini doesn't have something to do, to think about, to work with, they get very unhappy. This could be something that's very stimulating. Is it all going to be, you know, sunshine roses? It's not. But I feel like this person will also look out for you. Some things here are not quite right, but there's going to be a lot of changing. They're going to have to figure out some stuff. There's going to be stuff here that's not the best, but they'll keep you abreast of that. They'll help you know what's going on so you don't have to worry about it. Well, not worry about it like it's popping out of nowhere. They'll give you a heads up way before it becomes a problem. When I get these two together, they're going to find things that are going to be a problem down the line, and they'll let you know ahead of time. Half the time, they're going to tell you stuff, and you're going to realize that's going to be a problem later, probably before they do anyway. So this is something like, it's not going to be just, you know, skipping through the tulips, obviously. But I feel like anything in life that's worth its weight in gold is gonna take some work. It's gonna take some little carefulness to it. It's just not gonna be a smooth ride the whole way, but you can still work with that. Eyes of beauty. Especially seeing it ahead of time, you can work around it and work through it. I don't see it being extremely stressful once you know it's there. Because when you can plan ahead for it, or just like have backup plans, like, well, if that's what happens, we'll do this, or whatever we need to do. You'll be able to think around it. It'll be fine. You just got to tell this person how to handle it. I don't think it's going to be that bad. I really don't. Like, it won't be perfect, but I don't think it's going to be that bad, especially knowing ahead of time where things are going. Was there anything else here I didn't talk about? I guess I'm about there, but anything else here for Gemini that I'm not talking about? Eight of Pentacles and the Hermit. Once it's in motion, I feel like this person's going to want to keep you in their life indefinitely. Naturally, that's up to you how long that lasts, but I do get the catch-22. If you walk away from this person, they're liable to be offended. Even if they don't say so right out, if you walk away from this person later, you're going to have to really explain it before you walk away and make sure that they realize it's a temporary thing. Otherwise, once it's done, this could go sour. So keep that in mind too. Anything else? All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thank you again for watching, and have a great day.